this character does, or like, you know, just like niche things. But yeah, I feel like my hands are moving fine, and that's, you know, really all I can ask for.
True. Now we've got a fun little. So this is a series of rematches given Foami wins. So Foami played Chrissy before they played you. So if Foami wins here, Foami plays you again.
Yes.
So two players, potentially, two competitors, getting double eliminated by the same person. Again, possibly. Let's say the bracket works out the way you want it to.
We'll see.
Actually, that would be
never
3.
know.
That'd be 3, because if Foami wins this and then you beat him, then you play Taylor again.
I would, yeah.
And so 3 in a row getting knocked out. That'd be wild.
That would be crazy. But, you know, that's only an if at the moment.
Correct.
Right now we got to see what's going on. We got Foami and Chrissy. I feel like when I look at these two characters, I could see Zelda having some tricks here. I think the up B is pretty good. Joker's pressure, if not spaced well, can be a bit unsafe. I think when he has Arsene, though, it's just kind of like, I find that situation super difficult for Zelda. I'm not sure how she can really... She has Lightning Kick out of shield, but that's kind of it. That and up B.
And it has a sweet spot as well. Like
does,
you,
yeah.
You literally have to aim it perfectly. And I mean, if you're a Zelda loyalist and you're a Zelda main, you've got it on lock the best you can. But I was watching their first set, and Chrissy, after getting into a Game 3 situation, I believe is what happened, Chrissy just fell into those same habits. And it's kind of the same thing that happened to Foami with you. Like, these players, I think, like you mentioned the whole D-Rust thing and, oh, these niche things, whatever. There's like a tilt factor where people just start throwing things out, and it's kind of that caution into the wind type situation.
Yeah, you start doing your, what's the word, like, the options you always do online, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you start doing your common safe things, you know, get your rolls in every time, whatnot.
Going deep for that one.
You go all the way out there.
And that was one thing I noticed that was really funny to me when you started off. I think it was Game 1 and Game 3 versus Foami. You killed him each one of those games with the down air. Like, you caught him jumping, and you were just like, yeah, no.
Yeah. I don't actually remember if it was with Arsene or not, but I feel like Arsene is actually like really easy to shoot for.
Yeah.
Or like his up B. Like he has kind of like he pauses for a second before he actually goes up.
True. I think another thing too. Again, both these guys, the snapping to ledge is crucial. But I think all teleports have that weird thing where they appear right before the ledge so they can get 2-framed, right?
Yeah.
So.
But right now, it's still relatively even. Chrissy's down some %, but even stock count. I think one solid advantage state from either player could swing this in their favor.
And we were talking earlier, Foami, that was such a good Nair one. Had the hit actually work. This should be good, yes. Foami has those on lock, dude. He kind of hit you a couple times with them, with Arsene in the bank.
Yeah, you know, having it's important, right? You got to have those combos on lock. Something I feel like might be a misconception. I don't think Joker's a very easy character.
No.
I think, at least in the terms of like being precise with your inputs, you know, getting your fast falls, getting everything, I think he's actually a bit difficult.
Yeah. Is it a higher skill floor, you would say? Not a ceiling?
Yeah, I'd say a higher skill floor. I mean, it really just depends what you define as skill at the end of the day.
True.
Because, like, I think, you know, the most basic thing is it's just, like, are you doing a lot of inputs? Are you doing them fast? And are you doing them precisely? And that to me, would be skill. And I think he does all those things.
Oh, such a good back air there from Chrissy. Lots of % as well. I mean, obviously, it's easy enough for Foami to kind of bring it back, but you can't be falling to things like that. Arsene is going to help out a lot in this situation. But at this point, the bigger you are, the harder you fall. And what I was going to say earlier is Foami was doubting the kill power of Zelda's up air.
Oh, that's dead. Oh, wow. Okay,
DPI.
Honestly, I was, like, certain that killed.
I don't know why, of all things, that they buffed Zelda's up air, but, like, I think we watched a stock here with Foami where it killed him at, like, 75 off the top.
Yeah, no, it's a strong move. Zelda's, like, deceptively powerful. Like,
Agreed.
you wouldn't think it, but all of her I want to say all of her attacks. Like, she has lightning kicks. All of her aerials are strong. If you get the sweet spot, that's really the only hard part, because they're kind of tiny. Going all the way out there for the bear. Oh, but ends up getting reversaled.
What?
You know,
that hit?
No, I mean, that's... I think in that situation, you know, he sees he's trying to go out to contest them, so he's like,
Sure.
oh, I can literally just teleport through you. I'm in no danger here. But then, you know, Foami doesn't commit, and then actually ends up getting himself killed. The one thing I kind of thought I would see a lot in this matchup, Zelda, I think, really likes to use the Knight. I think I'd see like a lot more play around that, but I feel like he's kind of just ignoring it, like just jumping over it. Not really like trying to use Rebel's Guard or anything, or just kind of just getting hit by it. I feel like that's one of her main, if not best, neutral tools. So it's surprising to see how he's going to work around that.
I was telling Cristiano here earlier, one thing that I wish I would have seen more from Foami, which we've seen a couple times here in this game already. Something that I'm surprised he didn't catch on to, or just didn't really do against you specifically, was use down tilt more often. When you would arc fire, if he just down tilts,
oh yeah, that actually I don't think he used that the entire time.
He could just get on. He could actually like approach you, and you're still in end lag. Like,
yeah, that move is really good, especially against like zoners. You low profile like to start, and then yeah, it's relatively lagless. Like you can cross up with it too. It's kind of crazy.
Right. It's one of those things. Like it kind of like makes me think. Like I'm like, what are these guys not paying attention to, or why are they just falling into all those old habits? Like what's the tilt factor looking like? And right now, Foami is trying his best to not succumb to that, you know, frustration and just falling into just old tools and just the same thing over again, the rinse, wash, repeat online options of approaching. Because, again, he starts game 2 down a stock to Chrissy.
You know, but even in it back up there, I think like it's important to not let your opponent kind of run away with the lead, especially when they get the first stock. So, and Arsene on deck here. Can he make something happen with it? That's the question.
Right. It's the extra credit. You don't want him to get. What was... Oh. Did you see the way Chrissy bounced?
Yeah, that was like an interesting, like, I think they collided a bit.
Yeah. It was really weird off that platform there. Tons of damage and gets the 20% Aegon.
The Aegon actually deals with the Knight really well. I hadn't thought of that. But it's pretty fast, and if you hit Zelda, the Knight falls away, so that's really all you need.
That's something that I think that he hasn't really done a lot of. He's let Chrissy get, I guess, is it Knight or is it Phantom?
Phantom Knight? I don't know. Same thing.
Right. But he's let Chrissy stack that Knight up pretty quickly, and Chrissy just gets to hide behind it. It's a free move to do in front of him. Tons of coverage. As somebody who can't really hit Zelda from that distance, it just seems like you're letting him get away with it for free.
I feel like it's not too bad to just let him shoot the Phantom, though, because at the end of the day, it's like, okay, you can try to jump in on him and you'll get up aired, or you can just kind of let it swing, and it's like, well, Zelda just has to run at you and grab you if you shield it, or you can just kind of get out of the way. Ooh. And always answering back with that stock. Keeping it even, that's... You can tell he's out here to fight.
It's a good Rebel's Guard. Build up quite a bit of Arsene meter right there. Should get it pretty early. I'd probably say around 35% at this stock. I lied, 40. God, but you got to do a lot here. Like the big thing is when you have Arsene as a Joker player, you have to capitalize as much as you possibly can. And sometimes I feel like Foami doesn't really capitalize with Joker as much as he should.
Yeah, like in these situations where he's kind of just, you know, backdashing and throwing the Aegons, like, you really need to use the Arsene as much as you can. Oh, it's the drag down.
Interesting.
I feel like you can kill off that, right? You can do that into... Oh, no. It's just that into down smash. That wouldn't have killed.
Oh, that was a heavy committal option.
Oh, that's... I never thought about the side B for edge guarding. Oh! He reflected there.
I know, but he almost hit Chrissy. It got real close.
That shield almost went away. You know, Foami with the Arsene. The dash attack is strong.
Extremely.
Really? Ooh.
I don't think the grab was the option there. It's tough.
Knight a bit far back. He has, yeah, can kind of work with that.
No Arsene anymore.
Oh,
this is going to be so tough.
Hard to get down here. Really good back air. We're
Ah!
going to confirm. Will kill. Can Chrissy get back? Tries to go for the trump, but Chrissy is ready for it.
No, okay, help me out here, because I forget how ledge trumping works. If the opponent mashes an option from ledge, you don't actually get it, right?
Yeah, if they immediately do an option, their option will come out, and they'll do that, and you'll grab the ledge. Okay. If they wait at all, then you'll trump them.
Gotcha. That
really
kills.
down it. Oh, I guess, yeah, 170. I didn't even see.
But I mean, it's the fact that, like, it's the strong hit, of course, but like it's the strong hit sending in the worst angle possible.
That's true, straight out.
Yeah.
It has a good angle for killing. Honestly, I'm surprised it's not something I see like off stage more.
Yeah.
I feel like it sends at like kind of that
weird angle.
Yeah.
But I think if you're facing the stage, you have the worst option of getting reversaled, or was it rock crocked? I think
that's when like Ganon.
They up B. Yeah, no, I know. But you know what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm getting at. Like you hit him into the stage and they tech it, and you're just like, okay, down air. like all right. Especially with Zelda, I mean, she has a meteor, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So like, you do that off stage, and she's able to literally tech the stage and get you. It's like, come on, man. Like, is it really worth it?
Now, seeing him go back to the small battlefield. I honestly am a proprietor of let's switch stages.
Agreed.
Let's get something new going on. Like, win or lose, right? Like, let's do something else. I hate going back to the same stage 5 times in a row. I think that's so boring.
Agreed. Express to me this, please, or just help me understand. Why has Smashville just been completely erased? Is it because of Hollow Bastion? Because Hollow Bastion
it's still on the stage list.
I never see people go there.
I went there in my set.
I'm talking about like as often is what I'm saying.
Oh.
It's not often.
Yeah,
I see Hollow Bastion a lot more.
Honestly, I think people are just kind of complacent and are just down to play the whole set on PS2 because it's probably the stage they played the most.
Exactly.
And or Small Battlefield because it's just, diet PS2.
Exactly. I know that you picked it, but I'm so that was really good from Chrissy. Just throws them out. He literally just throws out F smashes.
I mean, they're pretty safe. Like, if you whiff it, like, at worst, you might eat an aerial.
Yeah.
Like, very high reward there. I love seeing the use of side B. Honestly, if Joker didn't have Revenant's Guard, knowing he has a tether, I feel like that move would mess him up off stage.
So good.
But it seems like he's just gotten the Rebel's Guard. I don't know if you could, like, bait that and run off with a dare or something. It seems kind of difficult. I know that move's laggy.
Right, and then Zelda's getting down that far. There's no way her up B covers in enough time for Foami not to punish
gets the air dodge. Not ready for the punish.
In this case, though, do you think that it's just like two people swinging clubs, seeing who hits each other harder right now, or do you think that like legit neutrals being thought out here?
I mean, what do you mean by thought out, right?
Okay, so I'm saying, like, are they actually trying to mix it up, or do you just kind of feel like they're falling into the same traps against one another? Do you think they're just kind of succumbing to the?
I feel like I'm seeing some repetitive patterns, but I wouldn't say that's necessarily like a lack of mix-up. I would say it's more so just like this is what is strong.
Yeah.
Right. When Zelda puts down the Phantom, that's like you have to. Wow. Okay, had the up B, but I guess didn't believe. When Zelda puts down the Phantom, that forces you to play her situation.
Yes.
And, either you play it into it, and I think, it's favored for her. She probably knows you can jump or run at it and shield, right? That's really all there is. She can cover both.
Yes.
Or, right, just get it out of the way. But that's really kind of all of her neutral tools. Like, she's pretty slow.
Yes.
Her projectiles aren't really something you can use to zone that well, I feel like, because they have like a lot of startup. The side B, the down B, like take a while to actually come into effect.
Now down B is
the Phantom.
Phantom. Yeah. I was gonna say because Naru's Love is neutral.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like that move.
For that.
The Naru's Love is kind of underrated. I feel like Zelda's could use that a lot more. That move's like kind of crazy in my opinion.
On shield, like just approaching with it.
Dude, anything. Like you can land with it. You can like. I feel like it's really safe. Like,
yes.
Aren't you invincible like while you do it too? Something like that.
I have no idea.
Okay, go. So that time, wow.
That was not
I
the
guess
trade
he
Foami
hit him
wanted.
just a little bit too late, but yeah, catches the jump there. That's tough when your opponent comes down and they have the full invincibility. It's
Yeah.
like, well, am I going to jump or am I going to roll?
Yeah, exactly. Or what am I going to do? Am I on the opposite side of the stage quick enough? That was me when I played Diddy Kong. I just ran because I'm so fast on the ground compared to most other people, unless I'm playing like Fox.
Dude, you reminded me. I love like in Smash 4 when Diddy Kong would just roll and they didn't have the roll cooldown.
Oh,
And you just keep rolling. You're just invincible for like the whole time.
That was Foami.
Foami.
Yeah, it's 2-1 the set. Foami looking to close out loser semis.
Yeah, so Foami said he was coming to get me. So,
He said he was coming for the win too.
oh,
He wants
coming to go all the way.
Yeah, he wants the
I see.
Shockwave win, dude. I showed up and he was like, "This is all I need." I'm like, all right.
Yeah, but this is Halo Halo's three-peat,
Oh, possibly.
possibly. Yeah, he
Oh.
won the last 2 weeks. I think we've seen pretty much a similar crowd these past 3 weeks. I would say like Halo Foami Grands or like, you know, maybe someone else in Grands. I think Chrissy made it to win either Winners Finals or Grands one of the weeks.
I think it was last week.
Was it last
it was
week?
literally
Yeah.
last week.
Grands or it was Winners Finals, right?
It was Winners
yeah,
Finals.
it was. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so Chrissy's been actually showing up a bit recently. I think it was definitely top 8 seed today.
Yeah, for sure. I was telling Cristiano, I was trying to think of like the really good Zelda players. I was like, you know, you've got Vin, I think from Las Vegas, and then you've got Ray, our Texas bred and born Zelda player.
Does he still play?
Ray?
Yeah.
I think so.
Honestly, I'm not like that kept up. I haven't.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Ray still plays. And then I was thinking like oh, when I see doubles and I see AZ and Usagi, they play
Yeah.
together. She plays Zelda.
Yeah, I feel like not a lot of people play Zelda. She's kind of an odd character.
Agreed. Oh, we can't forget Tail. Remember Tail?
That's true, yeah.
Yeah.
Tail. So kind of seeing, I feel like Foami running away with this game. Momentum's in his court here.
Yes.
Just gonna avoid the Phantom. I feel like that's always the right decision to just not take that situation. Just hold your ground where you're at. Using the AHA's, getting on some little tiny percent. Oh, has the grab.
Is AHA 12%? I think
Ooh, I don't know. I want to say it's less. I want to say it's like 10.
could be because I know Aegon is 20 for sure.
Oh,
that
and
kills.
That's 3 stocks to
cross
1.
stage. I
Foami
think-
says, I'm ready to go.
Give me that run back. Again, it's really funny. Like the top 4 of this will be. It just like again, if the bracket goes perfect, it'll be Chrissy double eliminated by Foami, Foami double eliminated by you, and then if you can't beat Taylor, you've been double eliminated
That
by
would be
Taylor.
true.
That would be the wildest top 4. Be funny.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't know. I feel like for me, I'm kind of a player that like when I get sent to losers, I kind of am just like,
Whatever.
yeah.
Yeah.
When I play him from Winder, oh yeah, that's it. And Foami
Gets the run back.
gets the run back.